Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Intuitive Queen Shar is here back with a pretty extensive reading for you guys. No 6, 7, 8 card reading here today. I'm going to really put my all into it, which I always do, but I have more time today. Happy early New Year's Eve to everybody. Again, I thank the Lord for safe travels, for letting me get to the store safely and back in the house safely. I hope you all are doing well. I got my black eyed peas soaking to the right of me. That's from my southern roots. I'm from the DMV, but my mom has family in North Carolina, as a lot of us do, and they soak their beans. They don't do canned beans. They soak their beans. So for a prosperous new year, I got my black eyed peas and I had some kale greens that I'm going to cook. Also, I miss my great grandmother. She used to make turnip greens and put actual turnips in them. And y'all, I'm talking about some North Carolina greens with turnips in them. What you talking about? Oh, but I hope everybody's doing well. You all, the year ends tomorrow. A lot of us have put the name Brandon just jumped in front of me. Leslie, Elsie, Elsie. I do not know where that came from. Also, possibly Elaine. As soon as I start talking, I start seeing names. Um, a lot of us have made tomorrow at midnight the end of this journey. Um, it's your person is very stubborn. They've either moved on, they're stubborn, they're up in their head, but life goes on, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what, life goes on, and do not let anybody rob you of time because they can't give it back to you. Now, I'm not trying to put a time on divine timing because I am not God. I'm just telling you what a lot of us are, and I say us because I'm part of you guys, what a lot of us are feeling like, okay, it's going to be New Year. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to slowly begin to open my heart up to letting go of the past and letting in the future. Because the past may just be that, the past. You know what I say? I'm none of you all. Your story is your story, but I don't believe in wasting time on something that's not going to happen. I don't believe in jumping in front of God. If He said it's going to happen in June, then you got 6 more months of separation. If He said it's going to happen tomorrow, you got 17 more hours of separation. I mean, I'm not God. I'm just saying, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, okay? So, of course, I've been hearing this, that the clock is running out. Intuitive Queen Shar, please give this message to my person. I'm panicking. The clock is running out. So I pulled from several of my decks. And to the crown of the reading, the main energy of the reading are these cards here. This is you. This is us. We need to let each other go. That's the general feeling that I'm feeling right now. It could change in an hour. But as of right now, a lot of us are like, I'm done. You know what? I gave you 6 months, 6 years, 2 years, 3 months, a decade to get it together. You intent on using people and moving on, using people, moving on, using people, moving on, but it stops with me. You can do what you want to do, but I'm no longer in your equation. And as a result, they're saying, I'm sorry. Well, I hate to say, but for some, it's too late. What people don't understand is that each day that you live without them, you're living without them. You're learning to live without them. You're not spiting a lot of us by not calling, texting, leaving us on red. You're teaching us that you were, number one, a waste of time for the most part. And number two, we can do just fine without you. We had a whole life before we met you, ma'am or sir. We just happened to run into you. We were doing great before we met you. Okay? And guess what? Our new love for a lot of us will be a king of pentacles. You're not going to want for anything, ladies and gentlemen. And cards have no gender for real, for real. So this could also be a Queen of Pentacles. But you're going to come into somebody who checks every box that you need. And you're going to forget about this person. They think they're being funny by not reaching out to you, but what they're doing is out of sight, out of mind. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder in some situations. I am so serious when I tell y'all this. And the one thing they still have for you is sexual desire. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and go in the bathroom with the person's picture and cut the music on so nobody won't hear you getting off. Go ahead, because ain't nobody got time if you're not going to stop being a coward and speak up and say, look, I messed up, I effed up, I love you. It's a new year. You want to go out? Can I come over? Can we talk? Nobody cares anymore because this person right here, they going to lay it on my subscribers. You ain't the only one that can get down. And my subscribers can get down too. Okay? The name Jeremy just popped up. Your person name may be Jeremy. I took a ride today, and my driver coming and going was the same driver. Name was Eric, E-R-I-C. So you may have an Eric in your energy. All right, so these are some messages from your person. I think I pre-shuffled a couple for you, but let's just get started. I have quite an assortment here. I pulled from a couple of decks. I think I pulled from 3 or 4, maybe 5 different decks. So let's start. Let's take it from here. I'll let you all read it. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you. And in that instance, I applaud the person. I do. I applaud them for not wanting to come back to you raggedy, broke, homeless, on drugs, on, alcoholic, any type of addiction. If that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, if you know for a fact that your person is working on themselves, go ahead, give them time to work on themselves, and you work on yourself too. So if you do reconcile, both of you all will come together improved at your best. It's nothing like a power couple who got their mess together. Okay? Next thing they want to say is this. I'll let you read it. They said, you are so beautiful inside and out. And that's rare. You meet, I know a guy I know said he meets, he sees many women a day, his line of work. And he said they look so good on the outside, but when they open their mouth, out comes venom. Just nasty and guttural and no class. And he said, you're so different. You're so different. So that's how your person feels. They think you're beautiful inside and out. Next thing they want you to know, I'll let you read the card. They say, I never experienced this intense connection before. This is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame card right here. Because I tell you all, I said it before, when I look back on different guys I've dated, I don't remember when I dated them, what their last name is. I kid you not, they were not a soul connection. I'm serious, y'all. There's nothing there. It's like I could see them on the street and like, if they speak, they speak. If they don't, they don't. But that soul connection is something that is just incredibly intense. And this is what you and that person had. And let me remind everybody, this is not everybody's reading. Again, there's some of us that it's nothing you can do or say to convince us that that person that devastated us, we're going to reconcile with them. I told you there's 2 individuals in particular. I ain't never got to set eyes on them again. They done enough. They done too much. I don't ever want to see them again. I don't wish them any harm, but you go ahead on and you keep lying and making them babies and that you hiding and forgetting to tell me that you had child. Please, goodbye. Next card says this. I'll let you read it. It says, I love you so much. I'm going to say that again. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. I think this person is afraid of abandonment. I think I talked about that the other day. I'm afraid of abandonment because my father was not in my life, although he was alive and quite well, lived across town. So I find myself when I'm in relationships, and this really needs, I need therapy for this. I find that I like to quit the person before they can quit me because I don't want to feel that abandoned. It's like if I feel it one more time, I'm going to just not be able to come back. So when I see things going even slightly wrong, I walk away because that way I'll feel better. I'll feel like, well, I dumped them first. I'm telling you, if when men don't know, and some women, you got to be in your child's life. Even if you and the mother or the father don't get along, that child ain't got nothing to do with it. Take that child out, even if it's once a week. Give them something to look forward to. You don't have to live under the same roof as your ex-spouse or baby mama, baby daddy, but that child should not have to suffer. Next card says this. Let you read it. Now they realize they should have fought for you. Because again, whomever they went to, y'all, is smelling like some garbage. I'm smelling onions and old cat food in a trash can. Egg yolks has been out overnight. They just grimy. Like, and your person's like, I don't believe I got tricked into this nightmare. And now my person don't want me back. They depressed as hell as this new year rolls in. I tell you what, I'm picking up on, y'all. I don't come on here to waste your time or mine. I'm telling you what I'm picking up on. That situation that they thought was so great is ghastly. GHASTLYYYYYYY. Ghastly. Okay, I'm going to come on down here. I got 3 rows of cards. Over here, I'll let you read it. This is what they say. Please understand that I need space right now. And I totally get it. If they have left this person, they could be homeless, y'all. They could be sleeping in their car. They could be sleeping at the gym. They could be sleeping in a locker room at work. They don't want to come back to you and number 1, let you know you was right. And number 2, come back with nothing for you to say. Because a lot of people don't care about not gloating. A lot of people will be like, I told you so, dumbass. You thought I was just talking to hear myself talk? I knew you were going down the wrong path. So they need some space to get their stuff together before they come back to not just you, but the world in general. Next card says, I'll let you read it. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. Even if you decide to not take this person back or they move on, you made an impact on them. They will always have a place in their heart for you. And I applaud you all for bowing out gracefully, for not keying their car or sharing intimate pictures or calling the so-called your replacement. And, you know, some people go real low when they get walked away from. I know some people that go low. I mean, they've done the worst. But I applaud you all and myself for having class during this separation, because things could have got real messy. Next card. Take your time and read it. They just want you to know I think about you so much it scares me, because they've never been in love before. Hit it and quit it ain't the same as in love. Good sex, the big O, ain't nothing like real love. You understand what I'm saying? This scares them. They can't believe it. A lot of them think you done something to them. She must have put a love spell on me. He must have put a love spell on me. Number 1, I don't even know how to do that crap. A lot of people get readers, well, not all readers, but some readers confused. I don't let it be publicly known I am a Christian. I'm a child of God. I'm not perfect. My heart is, but I have a slip of the tongue sometimes, especially if you piss me off. But what I don't do, what I will not do, is sell my soul to the devil. Because when you do all kind of dark demonic stuff like that, that's serving Satan. But they want you to know they think about you so much until it's scaring them. Secretly. They're saying they're secretly obsessed with you. Ray Charles could let Lord God bless his soul, could see this. You've been getting private numbers. You've been getting spam text messages. You keep dreaming about the person. If you're intuitive, you know they're on your Facebook page, Instagram page, fake profiles. That's them. What you mean secretly? They weren't ready to let you go when you walked away from them. They think this is just a break or you need time to cool off. For a lot of us, it's over. And they can't believe it and they are obsessed. The main thing they're looking for, what they're trying to find out is who you dealing with. A lot of us are practicing celibacy, preparing our temple for our King of Pentacles, who's going to have plenty of this for us, and vice versa. So everybody ain't a hoe. Everybody ain't a hoe. Everybody don't just jump from one relationship and, oh, well, that's over. Now I can go sleep around. No, a lot of us, we love our body. We don't I've never had an STD. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not approved whatsoever, but I don't sleep around. That's a bad reputation to have, y'all. Male and female. It's a bad reputation to have when you just been passed around. Child, please. I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. That sounds familiar. Could it be this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were. But instead of calling my subscribers or texting them and telling them, just say, I'm sorry. Even if that's all you say, I'm sorry. At least there'll be some closure or the chance for reconciliation. But that little silent treatment is just pushing people further away. Don't nobody have time for that. A lot of us are in our 50s, late 40s, 30s. We ain't no babies on here. Even a mature 28-year-old, 29-year-old don't have time to play. A lot of us are in demand. A lot of us got fan clubs of our own. What make you think somebody gonna sit around and wait on you? You got about one more day, ma'am or sir, because I'm telling you the resolution of a lot of people who watch this channel of mine, even though it's small, they about to be done. And with me, when I say done, that means that's it. Not just done, but 3 dones. Done. So right now I'm at done, and a D-O. Done, do. So you got a N and an E. Okay, let's move on down here. And once again, they said they're working on themselves. And I'm glad. And also, we have been. I'm going to get this last 70 pounds off if I have to take a butcher knife and cut it off. And right here, they're saying the same thing. They're working on themselves. Now, if that's the case, I say give them a little grace period. Because they got a lot to work out. They've done a lot. Okay? Oh, here we go again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So the person is sorry, y'all. They're sorry. They are sorry. They're sorry. I'm not gonna say they're sorry ass, but they're sorry. They have regret. They have remorse. Like I say, each person's situation is different. All I can do is read the messages and read what I'm picking up on. Moving on over here. They're saying I sabotage our connection because it was too intense. Now, if some of us were like creepy, I get it. Like there's some men that's just like a little bit too heavy for me. I don't need all of that. That's too much. Like the one that says Vitero, the guy I dated years ago. He wanted to spend every waking minute with me. That's too much. Come over with this no, not foot long, 6 foot long duffel bag. I didn't know they made them that long. During his 2-week vacation, talking about he coming to my house for 2 weeks. Sir, you might as well U-turn. You ain't coming to my house for no damn 2 weeks. Give me time to miss you. That's what I mean by too intense in my definition. But I think the feeling between the both of you all was just so intense until they purposely sabotaged it. And now they feel stupid because whoever they went to is flighty. All they care about is money, flossing, superficial, stupid shit. When they could have had real love. A lot of us are empaths. We share with our person. We call them first with good news, bad news, all news. We laid it out for them. And they screwed it up because they weren't used to it. I said, get yourself some therapy so you can learn how to get used to it, sir or ma'am, because God may bless you to run into somebody else a little bit like us, but there'll never be another us, ever. That's a wrap. Here we go again. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head, working on myself. Working on myself. This person is definitely working on themselves. So, let the chips fall where they may. If you want to give them a little bit more time, that's on you. I'm not trying to, force anybody to do anything. Like I said, I'm just a messenger. And here we go again. The last thing to sum it up, what we just said, the heat between us is intense. Intense. Well, all right, y'all. The name Sarah just jumped out also. These are messages from your person. I pulled out every deck that I had and I meditated, and these are the ones I came up with. And I think this is pretty well rounded. You want to walk away, they're saying they're sorry and they're working on themselves. So I'll be honest with you all, I flip-flop back and forth. I'm not bipolar or anything. I think the best thing to do with anybody you're in separation with is to let bygones be bygones and let them be a lesson to you. I think when you hold on to the grudgery, it blocks your blessings, including this King of Pentacles who's coming in. By no means do I say forget what the person did to you, but to start the new year off right, if you want to just completely block the person out, block them out and move on. But don't hold on to negative energy because it will block your blessings. It'll block your clear thinking. If you want to put that person in the past and they were just a lesson that you learned, then keep it moving. And open up your heart. The hardest thing to do is to open up your heart to somebody new. But you have to. You can't stay stuck in the past. If this person doesn't make a move towards you, they've moved on. And that's what a lot of us can't believe. Like, wait a minute. We had plans to do this. You mean they jumped from me and went to somebody else? Or maybe they were seeing that somebody else while they were with you, which made it so easy for them not to come get you when you walked away. A lot of people like the cowardly way out. They purposely don't pick up the phone. They purposely don't reply back. So you can get mad and walk away because they're not man or woman enough to tell you, I think it's time we took some space apart. If you're not married to the person, they don't really owe you anything, and vice versa. That's what you call some unfair stuff. But it is what it is. What they say, all is fair in love and war. You can invest 10 years in somebody and they walk away from you tomorrow, clean, smooth, and ain't nothing you can do but cry about it and heal and move on. All right, everybody, I don't know if I'm going to come on tomorrow or not. If I have a dream tonight, I definitely will. I had a bunch of dreams last night. I dreamt about Jonathan again. one of the Property Brothers. So I stopped and played their birthday, 428. You may be dealing with a Jonathan, or if you go play a lottery number tonight, play 428. Tell them Queen Shaw sent you. You guys take care. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up on. You all take care. Oh, the readings are still $20 for 3 questions, and I am working on my deck. I'm about to get online in a few minutes and find out where do I even start. I got a great majority of my messages written up. I think you all are going to like this. I'm going to start off probably ordering 15 or 20 decks just to see how they go, because I'm not a big reader yet. And if those sell, which I'm not here to sell anything, it's just a nice gesture to have something for me and something that I created. If those sell well, then I'll do more orders and a second or third deck, okay? All right, y'all, take care. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care. Oh, and the name Holly, Holly. Just also Kelly, male or female. Holly, Kelly. I don't know why pecans just came. Do you all say pecans like a truck driver would use a pecan, or pecans? My mother used to say butter pecan ice cream, so I say pecans too, but pecans or pecans just, I have no idea why. All right, y'all, take care.